Right now, beneath your feet, entire neighborhoods exist that almost nobody ever sees. Not caves, not abandoned mines, not forgotten tunnels built by people. These are sprawling underground mansions, designed by animals using nothing but claws, instinct, and thousands of years of evolutionary engineering. Some stretch farther than half a football field, and some contain dozens of rooms. Others have been continuously expanded by the same family for centuries. Inside are climate-controlled bedrooms, carefully placed nurseries, emergency exits, ventilation systems, drainage networks, and even dedicated bathrooms. If human architects designed buildings efficiently without electricity, concrete, or machinery, we'd call them engineering marvels. So how does a badger build an underground estate that can last generations? And how can a groundhog engineer a perfectly ventilated fortress in just a few days? Today, we're peeling back the Earth itself to reveal one of nature's greatest architectural masterpieces, the incredible hidden cities beneath our feet. Have you ever wondered what's actually happening beneath the ground you're standing on? Building underground solves problems that buildings above ground never can. Temperatures remain remarkably stable. Strong winds disappear, heavy rain becomes almost irrelevant, and predators lose sight of their prey. Even during brutal winters or scorching summers, only a few feet of soil naturally insulates the entire structure. This isn't simply hiding, it's passive climate engineering. Long before humans invented insulated homes, wildlife had already perfected the concept. Every inch of Earth acts like a natural thermal blanket, maintaining comfortable temperatures with almost no energy. It's one of the greatest engineering shortcuts evolution ever discovered. If you could build a completely underground house, would you? Now let's meet perhaps Europe's greatest underground architect, the European badger. What looks like a simple hole from above is actually something astonishing. A badger home, called a set, can contain dozens of entrances connected by hundreds of meters of tunnels. Some famous sets include more than 50 entrances. Many stretch over 50 meters across. Some have existed for hundreds of years. Generation after generation simply keeps expanding the family estate. Instead of abandoning old tunnels, they renovate. They add new rooms, they reinforce existing passages, they excavate deeper chambers. Eventually, the entire landscape hides a sprawling underground city. Imagine inheriting your grandparents' home, then your children adding new wings, then your grandchildren adding even more. For centuries. That's exactly what many badger families have been doing. Would you ever imagine that one animal family could inherit the same underground home for centuries? Here's where things become truly remarkable. Badgers don't measure, they don't calculate, they don't carry architectural plans. Yet somehow, every tunnel remains structurally stable under thousands of pounds of soil. Tunnel diameters stay surprisingly consistent. Curves reduce collapse risk. Excavated dirt is carefully pushed outside into recognizable spoil heaps. Even entrances often face downhill, reducing flooding during heavy rain. Without knowing physics, they repeatedly obey its rules. Their instinct has become engineering. Each claw stroke removes just enough soil while leaving enough structural support behind. It's an architectural language written entirely by evolution. How do you think animals know exactly where to stop digging? Perhaps the most impressive feature is something you can't even see: air. Fresh oxygen quietly flows through these underground labyrinths. Multiple entrances allow natural air circulation. Warm air rises, cool air sinks. Small differences in elevation encourage passive ventilation. Without fans, without electricity, without moving parts, fresh air constantly circulates. This also helps regulate humidity, reducing dangerous mold while keeping bedding dry. Human architects call this passive ventilation. Badgers simply call it home. Could your own house function without air conditioning if it copied nature's design? If badgers build ancient estates, groundhogs specialize in speed. A groundhog can excavate hundreds of pounds of soil while constructing an incredibly organized underground fortress. Its burrow isn't random. Sleeping chambers remain dry and elevated. Escape tunnels provide emergency exits. Waste areas stay isolated from living quarters. Drainage naturally directs water away from bedrooms. Every room serves a purpose. Every tunnel has a function. Nothing is wasted. Most human construction projects require teams, machinery, permits, and months of work. A single groundhog accomplishes something remarkably sophisticated using only instinct and determination. Which feature impresses you more? Ventilation, drainage, or emergency exits? Scientists and architects increasingly study these natural designs. Passive cooling systems inspired by underground structures reduce building energy use. Ventilation concepts copied from burrows improve sustainable architecture. Rounded tunnel geometry influences mining and underground construction. Nature solved many engineering challenges millions of years before humans even recognized them. Sometimes innovation isn't about inventing something new. It's about finally paying attention. Every badger set, every groundhog burrow, is a living blueprint quietly waiting beneath our feet. From the surface, it's easy to overlook a small hole disappearing beneath the grass. But below that entrance may lie generations of history. Bedrooms carefully maintained for decades. Nurseries protecting newborns. Ventilation systems operating silently. Drainage networks preventing floods. Entire underground neighborhoods hidden beneath ordinary forests and fields. These aren't just burrows, they're masterpieces of biological engineering. The next time you walk through a quiet woodland, remember, you might be walking across one of nature's greatest architectural achievements. Invisible, silent, still expanding. If you enjoyed uncovering one of nature's hidden engineering marvels, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new Wild Spaces adventure. New documentaries premiere every Sunday at 7 a.m. Until next time, keep exploring the wild spaces hiding in plain sight.